So the skill set we're working on now is a paradiddle-diddle breakdown. The idea behind this exercise, it's all structured in 4-4 with the turnaround, so you work the right hand lead and the left hand lead. And the 4-4 also allows you, one, to just have a simple time signature, so you can actually play this exercise with music. It does give it kind of a little bit of a funky feel because you have that dotted quarter note over most music, which is going to be more of like a kind of half note feel. A couple things that I like to really focus on with this exercise. One is all the low variations. So basically we have a low height variation and then a 2 height variation. I like to spend a lot of time focusing on being as efficient and smooth as you can with when there is no accents. So if you want to take it all the way to the last pattern with the actual paradiddle-diddle sticking, making sure that that's the first focus, and then you start working on those patterns where you add in the accent. Usually the more simple and efficient you can be with your inner notes, the easier time you're gonna have getting really good sound and quality when you add the accents in. Cool. So with that being said, we'll get started. This is the paradiddle-diddle breakdown. So the skill set we're working on here is in tap invert motion, and then adding some of the bells and whistles onto it to basically work into our inverts, flam inverts, or cheese inverts. It's structured in a 4-2-1 style, so we're doing longer phrases and then more transitions as you progress through it. Two things I like to focus on with this exercise. One of them is just making sure that from the tap to that accent motion, that it's just a really quick, relaxed flick, utilizing all the parts, so trying not to be tense through the forearm, but actually allow all these muscle groupings to kind of work together and to get that accent. The second key thing is that as you isolate the flam or isolate the diddle, just to really try to focus on improving the quality of that grace note spacing and then the quality of the rhythm of our diddle. So as you isolate each individual thing, you can kind of focus on that, that individual quality until you put them together. And hopefully your result is really good rhythms and really good flam spacing as well. So here we go. This is invert breakdown. exercise we're working on today is an accent tap exercise, and it works on two variations of accent tap, both a more defined, like a forte piano accent tap that you'll typically see, and then a more relaxed mezzo piano or heavier molar style with the inner note. So with this exercise, we're going to modulate from 8th note to triplet with one hand at a time, and then put the hands together in a 16th note to 24th note or sextuplet modulation. Two things that I really like to focus on this exercise is no matter which variation we're using, whether it's a little more strict or a little more relaxed on the inner note, that we're still trying to get very similar sound quality out of our accents, and that we're still keeping a relaxed grip on the stick. So we shouldn't see a huge variation of really tight to really loose. Should be a little bit more of a similar approach, even when the definition is slightly different. And then also with the added element of modulation, it's just going to work our rhythmic alignment and our tempo as well. So focusing a lot on just making sure we're locking in all these rhythmic modulations as we go to and from one rhythm to the other. Cool. So we'll do this at 2 different tempos. Here we go.